So good afternoon, class. Today we will be learning about observations, qualitative observations and quantitative observations. Does anyone know why observations might be important for in a science experiment or in science class? No? So observations help us come to conclusions, which might help be useful in experiments and might help us gain a deeper insight into certain things. So a qualitative observation is an observation made using the five senses. So what are our five senses?
Sight,
Sight, taste, smell, hearing, and then touch, right? So that's all our five senses. Does anyone want to give me an example of what a qualitative observation might be? Yes, Diana.
Smelling a flower.
Smelling a flower. So if you're smelling a flower, what might that smell like?
Maybe sweet.
Right, my most sweet, okay. And then we have quantitative observations, which are made using measuring instruments. Some which might be rulers, thermometers, beakers, and they are numerical and they are also measurements. So does anyone have an example of what that might be?
yes, measuring a temperature.
Measuring your temperature, and what might a measurement of temperature be?
I guess you can use it to measure if you have a fever.
Right, so if you have a fever, and that would come as in what kind of?
Oh, in degrees.
In degrees, right? So you might have a fever of like 99 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So we have our units of measurement. Okay, so now that any questions? No? Okay, so now that we have some definitions, we're gonna go ahead and work through some of these problems together. So the flower petal was pink and purple. Is that qualitative or quantitative?
That is qualitative.
Why is that qualitative, Diana?
You're using your eyesight.
Okay, good job. All right, the leaf was 9 centimeters long. Is that qualitative or quantitative?
Quantitative.
Quantitative. All right, it smells sweet. Is that qualitative or quantitative?
Qualitative.
Qualitative. All right, and what sense did you use on that one?
Your sense of smell.
Your sense of smell. Okay, and then it weighs 9 pounds. Is that qualitative or quantitative?
Quantitative.
Quantitative. Okay, so now that we've gone through the definitions and we've worked through some of these together, we're gonna go ahead and brainstorm 3 qualitative and 3 quantitative observations off this bunny. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it right here so you guys can observe it more closely. And then whenever it's ready, we can go ahead and start. Yes, Anna?
It's soft.
It's soft, so is that qualitative or quantitative?
That is qualitative.
That is qualitative, so it's soft. Okay,
It has black. Sorry.
go ahead, Eddie.
It has black eyes.
It has black eyes, right? How might we make it has black eyes into a quantitative observation?
It has 2 black
It
eyes.
has 2 black eyes, right? So they can fit into both, so 2
Yes.
black eyes.
It has 3 buttons.
It has 3 buttons. Okay. Anything else?
The bunny is wearing striped pajamas.
So it's wearing striped pajamas. Okay, and then a last quantitative one.
The rabbit has 2 ears.
It has 2 ears, right? Okay, so good job. So we have for qualitative, we have it's soft, it has black eyes, striped PJs, and then for quantitative, we have 2 black eyes, 3 buttons, and 2 ears. Okay, so it might be really hard to differentiate between qualitative and quantitative because they sound the same. So I have a song, and it goes to the tune of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So I'll just sing it first, and then you guys can repeat after me so we all get the tune. So it's smell, hearing, sight, taste and touch, smell, hearing, sight, taste and touch, eyes and ears and mouth and fingers and nose help us make qualitative observations. And for the quantitative, it's degrees, numbers, feet and pounds, feet and pounds. Degrees, numbers, feet and pounds, feet and pounds. Rulers, thermometers, and beakers help us make quantitative observations. So then we can go ahead and try that together. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Smell, hearing, sight, taste and touch, taste and touch. Smell, hearing, sight, taste and touch, taste and touch. Eyes and ears and mouth and fingers and nose help us make qualitative observations. Now next one. Degrees, numbers, feet and pounds, feet and pounds. Degrees, numbers, feet and pounds, feet and pounds. Rulers, thermometers, and beakers help us make quantitative observations. All right, thank you.
Yes.